Well, back to it. Hello, everyone. My name is Michael Anderson, and welcome back to the college thingy. My condolences to all. Well, this week on our cast, we're joined by the one and only Harry Potter, Luke Buckley, ladies and gentlemen. This week, the students decided to pester more people for interviews, and decided to find out what people are doing over the Christmas break and what movies they're going to watch, legally, of course, with their friends and families, or the unfortunate ones among us. Hello.
Christmas films give us nostalgia of either the build-up to Christmas or Christmas Day itself. From Home Alone
You guys give up, or you're thirsty for more?
to Elf,
You know what? We can take them.
Christmas wouldn't be the same without them. We went across college to ask students and teachers what their favourite Christmas films are.
Rowan Cates, and it's Nativity.
My name's Jordan Bird, and my favourite Christmas film is Polar Express.
Well, because when I was younger, I was always doing plays and shows and things like that, so the Nativity was just the best of both worlds for me.
I don't know. It's one of those movies that I've grown up as a kid, and every Christmas it used to be one of my most played Christmas movies. I think it probably was because when I was growing up, I enjoyed a lot of, like train transportation, stuff like that when I was growing up. So obviously to see it in a Christmas movie, it was brilliant.
What will you be watching this Christmas?
Okay, so Luke, Christmas films. What's your favourite?
Home Alone.
Home Alone, definitely.
Yeah, definitely. All the action, the slow bits, the character development of the old creepy man.
The old creep with the scarecrow fell in the course, so you can forget. Home Alone 2,
Great,
Piers Morgan,
great movie.
the Bird Lady.
Yeah, with not Boris Johnson, sorry, Donald Trump.
Donald Trump,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
In the hotel,
In the
just a
hotel,
little
yeah.
cameo.
Mhm.
He's good. Have you seen the third and fourth one?
I wish I hadn't.
You wish you hadn't.
No.
I suppose you don't like them, then. Is that-
Really don't want to watch the fifth one.
The fifth one, is that
Yeah.
on Disney Plus?
Yeah, that is.
Home Sweet.
Home
Sweet Home Alone.
Yeah.
So you don't recommend that one?
No, I've not watched it, but I don't want to.
Okay. I'm going to say it's crap.
Okay.
Excuse my language at this time of year. But yeah, I'm going to say I'm not going to bother.
Fair enough.
Okay, moving on. Today is an important day full of reflection and a day to truly appreciate what people with disabilities go through. But not only that, it's a day to celebrate their achievements and how they make the best of their disabilities.
Disability. The definition of a disability in the dictionary is a physical or mental condition that limits a person's movement, senses or activities. However, this week we want to acknowledge the disabilities that people can't see and get the viewpoints of a few celebrities that have struggled but also strived in a dog-eat-dog world. Disability Day has been created to make us all think of the way how to make a fair and equal society that is inclusive to everyone. Did you know 15% of the entire population has a disability, almost 1 billion people in the population. And since 1976 we have made great strides to help and include and giving privileges to these people. We are now seeing people like Kanye West, who was bipolar, come out and embrace his, in quotation marks, differences with making albums about it and speaking in public about it. Or Tyson Fury, the boxing heavyweight, who struggled with depression, who has made massive strides in saving thousands of lives through his boxing career. Tyson Fury has also come out with amazing quotes like, "I do it for the people in the dark that have no hope." You get home, you turn onto your TV, what's the first thing you put on after the college thing, of course? For most of you out there, it is probably the Disney Channel. The animator Walt Disney had a disability which made him have to work 2 times as hard as any other student in his college, however still made a magical change to society with his animations. If you get anything from what I've just said, get this: differences aren't always bad.
Well, some very inspirational clips there. Luke, you have some disabilities. Would you mind expanding?
Yeah, not at all. I have dyslexia/dyspraxia, ADD, and autism. My dyslexia and dyslexia a lot of people know of, but dyspraxia is basically a functional skills, motor skills thing. So like holding pens, you hold them differently because until they feel nice. And like if you're in a car and I'm for my spatial awareness, if I'm doing a parallel park, it'll be more difficult for me than others because my spatial awareness is just not there.
Yeah.
Autism is more of a social function. It's like I function differently when I'm in the social crowds and loud, big crowds I don't like.
Yeah.
And basically, to get around, you just kind of figure out what you don't like and what you do like, and you just kind of either learn from yourself or like don't get yourself in situations.
So talking about the social awareness, how do you cope with them disadvantages, would you say?
Well, I think you just kind of, like I said, you just go around them and you find ways around them, or you just don't get yourself in them situations. You kind of cut yourself off them situations.
Yeah, it's of course the support groups upstairs at college. They're always there to help and support.
I've got support tutors in college. Actually,
of course, yeah, and it's always nice to know, that you've got them to fall back on when they need to be addressed. I suppose.
Definitely.
Okay, thank you very much, Luke, for now. Now, a few days ago, a number of our film crew had the opportunity to interview someone at college who helps people with disabilities. And this is how it went.
This week is National Disability Day. We found out what a college does to help people with all kinds of disabilities. Please welcome Ella, Additional Learning Support Manager for West Nots.
So my name is Ella Brooks and I'm the Operations Manager for Additional Learning Support. So that's a support service for supporting young people with special educational needs and disabilities. So I'm one of a much larger team, and our focus is supporting and enabling access to the college learning experience for our students. So we support a range of young people that might have dyslexia, they might have autism, they could have visual impairment and blindness, hearing impairment. We also support young people with physical and complex needs, and that looks very different for each individual. So what we very much do is look at the needs of that young person, and that might be enabling access to that classroom environment. So we have a number of learning support assistants that work with young people in the classroom. We also have a team of learning support assistants that help blind students, so that might be around mobility guidance and access to those social areas to ensure that they can get there safely. We also have a team that support deaf learners, so they translate the curriculum using British Sign Language. So we have a range of support and staff that can help to enable the students to achieve their qualifications and reach their goals. In lots of different ways. So we just touched on, didn't we, about it being in class and reaching their academic potential and reaching their targets as well. But also it's about that social inclusion within the college environment. So some of our students might be supported to build and maintain those relationships with their peers. More recently, during the COVID pandemic, we've used a lot of technology. So Microsoft Teams, in terms of some of those accessibility features, as well as read and write software to help young people that might have literacy or reading difficulties as well. And again, that captioning, closed captioning, to ensure that people that have a hearing loss can equally access that content, and either overlaying lots of the work that they've been doing on Teams to make sure that they can get the British Sign Language on there. We also help the accessibility in terms of a building. So that might be around lifts and ramps and actually access via the transport so students can get in and out of college.
That was Ella. If you have a disability that the college is unaware of, feel free to go to the Student Support Centre for help.
Now, I'm sure, as you all don't know, that today is National Make a Gift Day. And the thing with...
Michael,
yeah?
I actually brought you something for the special occasion.
Special occasion?
Drum roll?
What? The present?
Yeah, present.
Okay.
Drum roll. Ta-da!
A teapot.
Yeah.
Just looks exactly like the teapot we had on last week.
Ignore that.
So, a bueno.
Yeah.
Bueno. What's that? The glue stick.
But it's what's inside that counts.
It's what's inside that counts, ladies and gentlemen. Well, Luke, I'd say thank you, but I don't necessarily want to. But yeah, it's what's inside that counts. A sobering thought for all of us, ladies and gentlemen. Roll the clip.
There's just something amazing about unwrapping a gift, wondering what's inside. Underneath the wrapping paper could be anything. A CD from your favourite band, a new headset from Best Buy, any one of a million things from a million stores. But what's really special is when you open up that paper and what's found inside is a tangible representation of the love and appreciation from the person giving the gift. Nothing says that like a handmade gift. And on Make a Gift Day, you get to be the one to share that love with the people you care about. There was a time, not all that long ago, when a handmade gift was the only sort of gift you could give. Make a Gift Day encourages you to try your hand at producing a gift, no matter what it is. Make a Gift Day encourages you to really express yourself and your view of the recipient through arts and crafts.
Michael, something in Amazon came today.
Something in
Another
Amazon.
present.
For me?
Yeah,
Another one?
Another one.
Is it my birthday? 2 presents in one day?
Right.
What's going on? I have actually no idea what's inside of this thing. Good. What? Oh. Is it another box?
Look at that. Look at that. That's amazing.
Ah, a gift. Well, on something less impressive now. Last week you saw me embarrassed and nationally... When you're ready, Tap. You saw me nationally embarrassed and humiliated by this little Harry Potter man and his superior cake eating skills. So I came to the conclusion that eating wasn't my strong point after all. Hard to believe, I know. But this week I challenged the one and only M&M to a rapping competition. But unfortunately he backed out last minute. So I just asked him to do it instead.
You box.
Ladies and gentlemen,
He's very
I can
excited.
confirm that it is nothing but plastic water bottles. I don't know what the point of that was. What a waste of time. Anyway, back to the video. I mean, what can I say? The cream always rises to the top. And Luke, you just didn't have it today,
You
pal.
didn't deserve it.
I
You
didn't deserve it.
to win, no.
I didn't. Well, news just in, ladies and gentlemen. It turns out that Santa coming and Luke winning both have something in common. They both only happen once a year. Oh, Luke, would you like some tea with that burn? There we go.
I would
Come on,
actually,
don't
yeah.
cry. Don't cry. There we go. So, Luke, I'd like to thank you
My pleasure.
for not being a sore loser.
Well,
And on a lighter note, what are you having for Christmas this year?
this coat was actually supposed to be for Christmas, but
It came early.
came early. Santa
Is
brought
that
it
it?
early. Yeah. Well, no, more stuff. I don't know what it is.
Enough said.
There you
Ladies and
go.
gentlemen, thank you, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye for now.